Hello, Maranatha. I'm Deb Larson, the Assistant Head of School, and I'm here with Corey Bianchi-Rossi.
That's correct. I am the Chief of Advancement and Design.
Ooh, Chief.
Yeah, it's a new title. I think you have a new title as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. We enjoy it though, we enjoy it.
Yeah, we're really excited about this school year, and we're really excited about what we have coming up this fall. School starting in less than a month,
I know,
Mr.
it is
VR.
so hard to believe. It's already early August. And we're here today. This is one of many videos that we'll be producing and putting out on social media and updating our website, sending out emails with information regarding how we're going to reunite safely back on campus. Is that correct?
Yeah, we have a lot of safety measures that we're putting in place so that your kids come back to campus. Parents can feel safe and secure that their kids are in our care. One of the things we felt like it was really important to talk about today is masks.
Yes, face masks, right?
Yep. We've had a lot of questions about face masks. We do want to let our parents know that according to the governor's order about face masks, that as a private school, we are required to wear face masks.
Yeah, that's great. It's not just for the public sector, it's for all businesses, nonprofits, and schools. So we are part of that. And for us, our goal is to be back on campus teaching and learning in class. And if we have to wear masks to do that, we're pretty excited to wear masks.
Yeah, I feel the same way. If that's what it takes to get back on campus is to wear a mask, I'm willing to wear a mask because we know that that's going to be our best learning platform for kids. We know kids are excited to come back. We know parents are really excited to have kids come back as well.
Yeah, and so there's a couple things that we've heard. Like number one is, what about teachers? Are they wearing masks? And if so, because when I put my mask on, it's kind of hard to hear sometimes, right? So how does that work? What are we doing for our teachers?
Yeah, so there's a couple different things. Teachers have the liberty to wear a face shield, and we actually purchased some face shields. They're really beautiful.
They're awesome, and in case you want to know what they are, they're face shields.
Yeah, we made sure that we have that labeled on there.
Right, just in case we forget, yes.
Yeah.
But they are great for the teachers because they can see facial expression, right?
Yep.
And a few other things that the teachers will need to use when they're teaching, right?
Yeah, so I know it's really important for facial expressions to be able to read that. It's one of the things that the young kids are learning. About 90% of our communication, they say, is our nonverbal.
Correct.
And
Right.
so we want to make sure that our kids can learn that as they're growing up. Also, as we're teaching phonics, we're having the kids learn new sounds. It's really important that we're able to articulate and they're able to hear, and then we can hear them articulate that back to us.
That's correct, yeah. So a parent, again, asks a question, and they say things like, so does my kid have to wear a face mask literally all day, every day? That could get kind of long, Ms. Larson.
That can get very long. And there are provisions within the order. They can take them off for any kind of physical activity, such as gym,
Okay,
recess, eating.
which is always good.
Yes. We need it off when we're eating. So lunch, snack time, they can have it off. When they're singing, they can take it off. If they are in band, they can take it off when they're
Perfect.
playing, and we are going to social distance our students during those times. And then also if they are speaking, so any kind of public speaking, they can take that off, and we would socially distance at that time.
That's good. That's really good to know because that does allow our students to take off their mask and kind of get a breath of fresh air, as they say, right?
Yeah.
So that's very important, I think, for the kids to know. And our teachers, they're masters, right? We have great teachers, you have to admit, right?
Yeah, and one of the things our teachers do is they create breaks for the kids. During those breaks, like a brain break in class, there's physical activity. It's a great time for them to spread out, get socially distanced, get some of their energy out so that they can refocus. And at that time, when they're socially distanced, doing that activity, they will be able to take their mask off as well.
Perfect. So my mask here, as you can see, is pretty boring. It's just plain old black mask. It does the job, it's good for me. But some kids might want to wear something different. I know you have a really cool mask.
Yep, I bought one. My favorite print is cheetah print.
Aha, yes. And you have the matching outfit to show, right?
I did.
Including shoes.
Just for this video, I wore a matching outfit and my shoes. You probably can't see them, but I wore that as well. So there might be a way that you can help your child enjoy a mask better or tolerate the mask a little bit easier.
Yeah, so you could have some sort of print on it potentially, is that correct?
You can have print.
Okay. Is there certain things that we maybe want to avoid?
Yeah, that was my son's first question. Is there a dress code? That was actually our upper school's dean of students' first question. He said, what's the dress code? Very good question. So the one thing that we don't want students to come is masks with political messages, things that are contrary to our faith, things like that we don't want them to wear. However, if they want to come with some sort of favorite print, they're
sure.
more than able to do that.
Maybe like a Disney character or something?
Sure.
Perfect.
The young kids would love that.
Yeah, something fun to make it a little more enjoyable. And what if I know like, okay, our school store actually has some great masks that we just put online. So if you go to the website, go to the school store, you'll be able to see some MCA branded masks, but also some really cool designed gaiters. And those are those things that kind of like a sock that goes over your head almost, right? It's a gaiter. And I know you really are encouraging the younger kids especially to get the gaiters. And can you maybe explain why that is the case?
Yeah, I think gaiters are a great option for the young students because we know that the young students during those times when they can take the mask off, we don't want it to fall on the floor. We don't want it to get dirty. We don't want them to lose it because that's a very huge probability. The gaiters pull up above their nose and then they pull down. And so we are really encouraging parents to get the gaiters. You can get some on the school store. I know you can purchase them. I did hear from someone that there's a little back order, so we would encourage parents to start looking for those now. However, at Maranatha, our school store, we shouldn't have a back order.
Yeah, our goal is to make sure you have them for at least the first day of school, but the sooner you get that order in, the better it will be because then we can get that order in the stock that we have of them can be used up, and then we have a better gauge of what's going on.
Yeah, and they're branded with our new branding.
They're like really cool.
They do look really cool.
Yeah. So I encourage you to go on and look at those. So I was thinking about this as a parent as well. So if I have a medically fragile or some student who may have a challenge wearing a mask, what can I do as a parent?
Sure, I've had a few parents reach out. Their student might have asthma or a speech impediment. There are provisions for that, speech impediment. There are provisions within that order. I encourage you to read that. But one thing that you can do is reach out to your healthcare provider. And if that is something where your doctor feels it's necessary to give you a face mask exemption, we accept all of those. If you're not quite sure, you can also reach out to myself, the school nurse. She'll help you. The principals will help you as well.
Perfect. Well, and the other thing is, if you have any other questions, feel free to call. Again, talk to the principals, talk to one of us. We'll be as helpful as we possibly can be and guide you in the right place to go to get the right answer if we don't have one, right? But in the meantime, I mean, we're getting back to school shortly, so
yeah, it's pretty exciting. Less than a month. We're really excited to have you back on campus. We appreciate you families choosing Maranatha. We appreciate that you've put your child in our trust. We care about them, we love them, and we're really excited to have them back on campus. God bless you.